your corporate calendar. There's no reason why your business should use the bog standard January to December for anything. Yeah, retailer businesses might be doing, something based on weekdays that the years are going to end on, or that the months are going to end on. I've seen a mix of the two where you've got it needs to end on a Friday, and yet certain points it needs to end regardless at the month end. It happens. But how can you bring that into Power BI and make sense of it and have it all work properly for you? Alright, lads and lasses, welcome along. Weekend work. So corporate calendars are one of those things that there's no rhyme or reason to them sometimes. It can seem very odd. Retail, for example, might decide every week, or every period, is going to end on a Sunday. And we're going to start our new retail week Monday morning. That's how we're going to run. And then to make that fit over a 12-week period, they have two four-week periods followed by a 5-week period. 4-4-5, 5-4-4, 5-4-5-4. Yeah. All the variations are clear, right? I've known large organisations that will do something different where they'll use partially retail, but then at certain points they need to finish the month or the period at the month end. And that can alter all sorts. So how can I do that? How can I make it all work for us and fit into me data flow, data core? Because remember, that's what we wanted, isn't it? We want to cut a standard calendar in our data core. So how do we do that? Let's cut an hour into data flow and have a look. Champion. Alright. So here we are, yeah? On the one hand, we've got the data that we're going to need, yeah? So this is where data flow, this is what we're going to need to use, right? In the Excel spreadsheet, I've got my corporate calendar built, and I've deliberately built one that you're going to say, that's a bit odd, why would you want 13 months? Stranger things have happened. I've just gone with a 4-week cycle, so we can see, if we look in there, it's that plus 28 days, right? That's all we're doing. Nothing fancy with this. For you, you can do whatever you want. The main thing is, understand, all you really need is that date column. What date is your new period going to start at? Right? And the last piece I've got is at the end, I've just put end. Right? And that's just, there'll be something to do with that. Okay? What you need to think through is, it's going to start here, and then what's it going to be? So I've put in like a title. So in this case, it's going to be like GI month, Geordie Intelligent month, GI quarter, GI year. Yeah. So for your business, whatever you need for that, that's what you'll put in. Yeah. It could be one column that you're going to add. It could be 10. Right. It's up to you. Whatever you need this to be is what you need to put in for here. If you're wanting to put in a corporate week calendar kind of thing, you can do this way. But the core thing to understand is, because you're tying it back to your calendar table, you need a date column. Okay? The last thing to do, and this is just to do with where I've put this, is to actually look in and check the info. Okay, and we're going to copy the path. Okay, because we're going to need that for when we come to paste it into a data flow. Okay? There's other ways of doing this, but that's basically the thing you need to get. You need to get, where is it? So I'm going to close that now. Come into my calendar, and I need to edit the tables here. Let's get some data from an Excel workbook. I'm going to paste that link in there, and all I need to do is to remove everything beyond the question mark. So it's question mark equals web. Yeah, because you're not going to open it. I want to be, not going to open it in a browser, sorry. I want to open it in my data flow and use it there. So it's going to be an authenticated account. Use me organization account for it. This is in my main OneDrive area that we've got, so linked to Teams as well. Brilliant. You can put this somewhere that Teams can edit it. People can manage that. You don't need to be dealing all this yourself. Hit next. and it's going to pull this up. Now, you noticed I didn't build this as a table. I deliberately didn't create a table. It was like, I want to create a table, but I didn't. Okay? You don't have to create a table. It helps. It makes life much easier for you, but you can see, as long as you're consistent with it, it'll work. Right? We've got this. It's pulled it through. It's going to work. So we're going to tick the box to say this is what we want, and we're going to create. So we've now created a sheet 1 thing, right? I'm going to give it a name. Temporary corporate, T corporate. And I'm just going to right click here and disable load. So untick enable load, because we don't want to bring this through into our data, do we? It doesn't serve any benefit. The next step is to go to your calendar. And here we're going to merge the queries. So merge queries, got dates, we're going to bring in the T corporate, date to date, and what we should see is that we'll get a nice matchup. Okay, so 40 rows have been matched. That's what we wanted, yeah? There's 40 rows in my date table that I've brought through, or in my corporate calendar table, so there should only be 40 matches. And then if we can see behind me heat, yeah, right, I'm going to click here, I'm going to untick to do that. We don't need to bring through the date, do we? Right, and we're going to bring those in. Okay, so that's going to go through and bring those in for where they're needed. And what you'll see is you're going, well, you know, well done, Ross. If we get rid of the nulls, we should see we've got 40 rows. Okay, that's not fixed me issue for me, you're saying. That hasn't helped. What we need to be doing though now, right, is to actually go in and we'll do a fill down rather than the filter. So I've just filtered it so you can see that we do have values in here. But if we hit cross to get rid of the step, remember, what we can do at this point is for the 3 columns that we've just added through is fill down in there. So select the 3, right click on it, fill down. Okay, and what that's going to mean is that the values that we have, which is going to be the start of our corporate calendar, is going to be the starting point, and then the value till the next value. So for the whole of period 1, because that's only going to be the start of it that's got a 1 in it, it's going to populate that. So if we now bring that filter back and remove the null here, okay, what you'll see is we've got 1. And we should have 28 rows worth of 1, and we do. We've got 28 rows of 1, which is what we'd expect. Okay, so this is working exactly right now. I've got my corporate calendar built. It's in there. All I need to do now is remove that again, hit save and close, and that will work. The last thing that we'll see is where it goes beyond my corporate calendar, so actually into the future, it will have populated those values with end. And this is again where there's things you need to do. So this will be something that will come down to your requirements as a business. So what do you reckon then? Corporate calendars are a vital part of any business. Okay, it would be fantastic if all businesses would use January to December. That would be fine. The realities are, for a business, that's just never going to work, because you've got differences, variations that creep in, just because you've got different numbers of Mondays, different numbers of Tuesdays, stuff like that. So the retail structure of a calendar will often creep in to many businesses. You'll start to find that is something that you get used to. It doesn't make it simple. What you need to understand is being able to augment your analysis quickly and easily with the corporate calendar is possible within Power BI. It's not something to be afraid of. Okay? Bring it through, expand your data core, put that corporate side in there, and suddenly you will have something that's going to be much more usable for your entire business. So for now, I hope you'll head on over to geordieintelligence.co.uk, become a subscriber, okay? Enroll on some of our courses. We're here to help you get further and do more with your business. We've got the Tuppence Tuesday Season 3 that's now kicked off, where we're really trying to get into the theory of a number of things. And of course, like and subscribe down below. Keep supporting the channel. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Ta-da.